What we're going today, we show the Australian government and the Australian community, especially international community around this country and also overseas. The matter of West Papua is the domestic violence or domestic matter in Indonesian soil, or West Papua soil as well. But this is an international issue. This matter must be taken up to the high representative of the international community, that is United Nations. But if Indonesia want to continue to show their way for fight against the Melanesian people of West Papua, that means we West Papuan also we can fight. Because if we kill, we continue to kill, and we will never give up.
Asai bori, yembe pio, mayende mawa,
Papua, merdeka! Papua,
merdeka!
Thank you. Since West Papua occupied by Indonesia, no one left. We lose best Papuans, we lose some generation, we lose our resources, and also we nearly lose our good or best idea to bring the best future of West Papua. And we West Papua also struggle for a long time. We lose too much, but that's price we pay for. West Papua is a victim of Cold War in 1960s. So we can't let those already dead, killed, disappeared, but we still continue what they believe. And independent or political right is our right. Each nation in the world, they have rights for defense the right. That's what we West Papua also doing. When we look at we West Papua also sacrificed by the world to save Asia Pacific from issue global at the time, communism. But in other way, we West Papua give best to Asia Pacific. The time is now not for against food, but the time is now is for we work together as an international peacekeeper to save other people, and then of course West Papua need help. Today I look in the television. Parliament, they're very confused about the refugee come here. But I would like to tell that that's one of our Indonesian strategy to convince Canberra to not support West Papua. This one strategy Australia must start to learn it. I went a few times in Malaysia. When someone from Indonesia or Malaysia fly, they only one-way ticket. From Malaysia to Jakarta only 330 ringgit. But one refugee come here 10,000. This big question to me, when those come here for safety life, we need support. But this strategy I learned for nearly 10 years. Something I smell.
that Jakarta tried to make difficult to hear Canberra. That's when did Canberra still support West Papua and Jakarta can let all from Jakarta enter in here. This big homework to West Papua and Australia. So today, once again, West Papua needs international support because we are victim of international policy. So don't let West Papua and Indonesian solve the problem themselves because West Papua and Indonesia need help. International as third party must bring West Papua and Indonesia sit together and we talk about our future. Because future is not only for Papua but also to Indonesia.
Selamat jalan, selamat tinggal kekasihku. Biar engkau di Tanjung di laut banyak teduh. Selamanya aku ingat kepadamu.
Look, the thing that stands out to me is that as an Australian, it shames me very much to say that Australia has benefited from staying silent when things have gone wrong for Papua. When Papuans have been treated badly, Australians have stayed silent and allowed these things to continue. And it shames me very much, and it's something I long to see change in my country, that we develop the courage and that we are inspired by justice and compassion enough to speak up and to want to see things change and to act to see things change. But for Papuan people, if there's one thing I could say, it's to remind you and to encourage you to stand strong with the path that you have chosen as well. And that meant that two things. Firstly, that you were going to love them, that you wouldn't return hate for the hate that they'd given you. You weren't going to let their hate infest you. But secondly, it meant that you were going to stand as an equal. The only way for them to hit their left cheek was for them to strike you as an equal. And so I'd encourage you to keep standing in that way that Jesus has led us, to stand up, to love those people, but to look them in the eye and to be equals and recognise that we are all made in that image as having something in us that longs to be better than this. And you can be the freedom for the Indonesian people. You can be the freedom for soldiers who are treating you unjustly. If you show them that love and that strength. In coming to Australia, you have freed many of us in helping us to see your courage and your strength.
Sorry.